All right, so hopefully I got my mic situation fixed around here. I know it's coming now, like the audio's been really crazy as of late. I believe I have it fixed this time. We'll just have to wait and see once I listen to back to the recording. But anyway, so let's hop back into the main thick of things and start getting back to the book that we were covering before I took this extended video game break. So I'm vaguely sure where I left off in the last videos, but I didn't go ahead and rewatch them all to make sure, to try and remember everything that I was covering at the time. So some of this stuff coming up, it might be like going over shit I already covered in the earlier videos, but for now, at least for this first video, I think I'm pretty positive it's not one I covered yet. And it is a kind of off-topic, funny, quick one that I can just make here really quick without having to do multiple runs or passes at it. And this one has to do with, and you probably want to be lucid for this one for it to really work, but instead of just going ahead and, posing your dream incubation question to the dream at large, like shouting it out to the dream in general, or, trying to ask specific dream characters you may find within the dream space, asking them whatever your dream incubation question is. You can also be talking to like mountains, trees, rivers, like inanimate objects. And a lot of times those things too can give you a sense of an answer, even if it doesn't talk back. Although, it definitely, you could have a talking tree in your dream, right? I don't see any reason why you couldn't, but you might just be able to infer an answer or like feel an answer off of it after posing it to whatever inanimate object you may come across or feel particularly drawn to. On a similar note to that, any area of the dream that you feel particularly drawn to, even if it's, there's a character in that particular spot or not, or if it's an inanimate object, if you can go to any particular area of the dream space that feels particularly powerful to you, that's generally a good place to go to anyway, whether you're going to, go ahead and ask a dream incubation question or not. They just tend to be more interesting, interactive type of places to, search out in the dreams. And then he also points out here too how how you can ask your pet if it has a question for you. So I guess that involves being able to find your pet, but that just really popped in my head because I dream about my animals relatively often, but I've never actually tried posing them a question like hey, how man, do you have a message for me or something? That's our dog, or do you want to tell me something? Am I being mean? Am I treating you well enough? And all of that. Am I giving you enough food? So you can try posing questions like that to your animals as well if you happen to come across them. So yeah, back into the book, and we'll be working our way through it again at hopefully a semi-regular pace.